Hey guys, my name's Emmy and I love to cook and one of my favorite foods is pizza. So today we are going to be making a quick and healthy pizza. Instead of using a traditional pizza crust, we are actually going to be using a naan bread for the crust. They have a few different kinds, a roasted garlic, a wheat, and a plain, and we decided to actually go with the garlic today. So before you start this, you'll want to preheat your oven to 425. And once you've done that, we will now have the bread. You'll start with 2 tablespoons of a pesto jalapeno. It kind of depends on how big the naan bread is, because sometimes it varies in sizes. And you'll want to leave about 1/2 inch on the naan bread to create a little bit of a crust, because who doesn't like a little pizza crust? And this has got a good flavor. The jalapeno in it kind of gives it a little bit of a kick. So once you have spread that on the pizza, we are now going to go to the cheese, which we have decided to use an almond cheese from Lasanti, and we chose the mozzarella, and we've got a 1/3 cup of that shredded, and this melts pretty well. So you just kind of want to evenly disperse it on the pizza. And obviously if you really like cheese, you can put a little bit more, because this is very low in calories and fat. But that is completely up to you. So after you have put that cheese on the pizza, we then are going to go to our toppings, which we've got a 1/4 cup of marinated sun-dried tomatoes. And you'll really want to pat those down if you buy them in oil, because if you don't, it can make the end result of the pizza very oily, which some people don't really like, especially if you're trying to go with a little bit healthier. So after we have put those on the pizza, we then have a 1/4 cup of marinated artichokes that we have patted dry and then sliced. And so we'll put that on the pizza as well. And you just, again, want to make sure you evenly, put these on the bread, because then it'll cook better. And then after you've put that, our final ingredient is going to be 1 to 2 tablespoons of sliced black olives. We decided to go with Kalamata olives today, but again, you can use black, green, or if you don't like olives, you can completely omit them. You don't want too many because they are kind of salty. So then after we have finished putting all the toppings on, we will now take the pizza over to a baking sheet with just a piece of foil. You'll put that on top of it and then put it in the oven for about 12 to 15 minutes. Ooh, that looks good. So I set the timer for 15 minutes. There's 1 minute left, and I'm actually going to take the pizza out of the oven a little bit early because the crust is actually starting to get brown. And then I will transfer it to a plate and then cut it into small pieces. Here is our final result. If you like, you can cut it into 4 larger pieces, or if you are making this for a sporting event or some other type of event as an appetizer, you could cut it into 8 smaller slices. So I hope you guys enjoy this pizza as much as I do.